Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
How are y'all doing?
Can you hear us?
Hopefully you can hear us. Let's see. I'm trying to go live over here on Instagram. There we go. Looks like we're going live on Instagram again, too. I'll hand this to Andrew so he can say hi to our Instagram peeps out there if they join us. Hopefully you're doing well. Surprise, surprise. It's William and Andrew's show today. Jen's not filming today. We're not going to have a Saturday morning tutorial with Jen for the rest of the year. Her Christmas season has gotten crazy. She got sick during the Christmas season, so she's trying to, play
catch up.
Play catch up, like all of us. Lots going on here. I gotta catch my breath. I just got home, ran in the door.
Suzanne's watching on Suzanne watching on
Instagram. Nice. We have Marianne here, and Harry is here, and Danette is here. Welcome, everybody.
Beaten with Nicole B. She's watching on Instagram.
Nice. Thank you so much.
Wegman Christie.
Nice.
I don't know who that is.
We don't know your names over there yet, so we just started.
We're getting to know Barbara's name.
Not here, not yet, anyway.
You never know.
I know. So yeah, we're just learning all of you out there on Instagram, and we are getting all that together. So Instagram is working for us. It seems like. We went past the hour. They had an hour break that they said that the Instagram feed would shut off after an hour, and we were able to keep going. So we're hoping we can keep going today because we usually don't get in under an hour on our lives. Because you know what? We like to chat with y'all, and we like to hang out. So if you're new to us on Instagram and you don't know who we are Allegory Gallery. We are a bead company located in Ligonier, Pennsylvania. We have our physical store there, and then we have an online presence where we sell all over the world, and we specialize in a lot of good things. We have lots of vintage stuff. Oftentimes we have artisan stuff. We love check glass and nice gemstones. All of our things are pretty much hand picked by me or my husband Andrew, and mostly he does a lot of the picking. You'll see me mostly in the physical store if you come visit us, and we both do these lives. So he often does tutorials and demos, and I take care of the selling and kind of updates and that kind of stuff. So welcome. Thank you for hanging out with us. If you are new to us on Instagram, please say hello. And like I said, we love to chat. Our most important thing is community. And we believe in building that community, whether it's in-store, which is why we're hanging on for dear life to our physical store and trying to keep that going. The economy is not great for physical bead stores across the country here in the United States.
We just heard word of another one closing.
Yes, just heard of one or two more actually closing. So community is so important to us. We're trying to keep that physical community going, that in-person community, but we also love our online AG Bead fam out there. So whether you're new or you've been with us for a long time, thank you for joining us today. Today we're going to talk a little bit about, we're starting a New Year's design competition. And I know when we say the word competition, we get boos sometimes from people because they don't like to compete, because we have such a great community. No one wants to just really compete with each other. You're also supportive and want to support each other, but this is a fun competition. We're going to do this in our Allegory Gallery Design Challenges group on Facebook mostly. That's where it'll be held. So if you don't join us, if you haven't joined us already on Facebook, please do and join the group. It's such a good group of people. And the fact that they don't want to compete with each other oftentimes says a lot about them. They love to encourage each other and help each other. But you can encourage each other and still vote for each other and still compete with each other. It's a fun thing. It's a fun thing. I just have to turn on my do not disturb. Sorry, I'm getting some texts from people and it's wigging me out a little bit. Yeah, so we're going to do a competition, and we haven't done one of these in a long time. I think the last real competition we did was it the tribes competition? Was tribes the last one we actually did?
I don't know.
That was years ago,
Y'all
pre-pandemic
remember
time.
that?
The tribes competition where we had a bunch of different tribes. You could be the water tribe, you could be the forest tribe. We had lots of tribes, and each tribe was a kit, and you purchased that kit, and you got to compete within your tribe, and then you competed against other tribes. So this one's not going to be so intense that way. This one's a little bit of a different spirit to it. And it kind of popped up, and we've been talking about the idea a little bit, and it was kind of something that we've been discussing for a little while. And then when we were in Florida, when I was in the hotel room, kind of the some of the details came together, and I talked over with Andrew, and we made some updates, and so we're going to have our New Year's design competition coming up. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about that soon, but I'm going to let, Marion says you did the houses competition during that. So we did a houses competition too. You could pick a house that you belong to, and we did that.
Oh, that's right.
So that was after tribes. I know. So Diane said there was one with the houses too. So Diane has joined in with us. Hello. Danette is here as well.
I've been feasting on your cookies, Diane.
Yes, we have been feasting on your cookies.
That's all I eat
now. Andrew's like, time for round 2, Diane. He's living off of your cookies. It's our snack in the evening for sure. I don't know if I said hello to Norma. Hello, Norma. Sorry if I'm saying hi again. Facebook user is out there saying hello, William. If you are popping up like this to us, go to streamyard.com/Facebook and you can authenticate yourself so I can see your name, or just let me know who you are. Teresa is here with us. So we're going to do that. We're going to talk about the competition. I'm going to let a few more people filter in. We're going to take a little bit of time to chat before that. We also have a few.
Holy snowballs.
What?
The weather.
What's going on?
Did y'all, you were more out in the weather than me.
Oh, I thought there was more coming. I was like, oh my goodness. I thought he's looking at his phone. I thought there was something that, because I just put my do not disturb on. So I was like.
She was talking about my dad dying.
Yeah,
so.
I saw. That's why I had to go do not disturb, because I was trying to read. I cannot do that and have a live. Diane says, LOL, I get it, because someone else gave me cookies and I've been doing the same thing. Marianne's asking where her cookies are.
She's in Canada.
I know, that's a long trip for some cookies. Colidi has joined us again tonight. Thank you so much.
What have you been working on, Colidi?
What has Colidi been working on? And Marianne, what have you been working on? Have you been doing more paper crafts?
I know she's Colidi. She does the polymer clay.
I think I remember you saying that.
Send a picture of your spider. I have one in theory, but I don't know where it is.
Cynthia Fox has joined us. Hello. Thank you for joining us today. I can't see Instagram people, so Andrew's going to try and speak your name if you join us over there, if you say hi over there.
Marianne's watching.
I get to see you on Facebook and YouTube. So if you're on Facebook or YouTube, if you don't already follow us there, please do.
Suzanne says that her husband's secretary gave them orange cranberry loaf.
Ooh, that's good. Yummy. I bet that's good. Marion says, sigh, I guess I'll just have to rely on the bakery. I know. I bet you got good bakeries up there.
How do you know?
I don't know. I just feel like it. I feel like they should have. I know. I sense that in the force up there. The Canadian force. Diane says, Marianne, international shipping is complicated, so I only deliver cookies in the U.S. The laughing face.
Well, we can give your tin back for refill.
There you go.
Is it like the restaurant or free refills?
I know, we get free refills.
Maybe I'll put some beads in there.
There you go.
Beads
for cookies. Barter. I wouldn't mind that so much. Marianne says a little more work on her triptychs and some fussy cuts. Nice. What's a fussy cut? Fussy cut.
Don't say it too fast.
Harry's has 43 degrees and clear weather there. We had snow. Not a lot of snow, but enough for a covering, and it has not gone away yet. It is
the sidewalk
cold.
luckily melted enough that I don't feel obligated to shovel.
I know, yeah, it just melted down onto the heat. The stone warmed up enough that it melted the snow.
Normally we have to shovel the sidewalk.
It also means it got icy because it melted and then refroze.
Oh wow.
Oh well, except now I'm like on blood thinners and I'm like super trying to make sure I don't like, normally
you have to wear a helmet, William.
I know. Normally I just go and I'm like, I can walk on this. I grew up in Pennsylvania. I can walk on ice. No problem. Now that I'm on blood thinners and I can't hit my head or, bleed, I'm like, take the little step. Take the little step.
You get foolish sometimes.
But sometimes I overthink it too.
By a car. Remember that?
What?
When you fell down in the middle of the road?
And the car didn't stop on the crosswalk? Yes, I do.
Correct. He's like, I can run faster than the car.
The car wasn't even there yet. And I was in the crosswalk. The car was was at the stop sign before me. But I tripped on my shoelace. Broke a mug, which our friends at My Honeybee replaced for me. They were very nice. Brenda's very nice. Shop at My Honeybee if you're in town or online. But yeah, the car almost didn't stop. There were people shouting from the sidewalk to tell the car to stop because I was laying on the ground. Yeah, the chamber director was like, there's someone. I'm down on the ground.
That was worth the price of admission.
Right.
They don't do much for our business.
Saved my life.
But they saved your life at one time. Suzanne says, I have beads, I have charms, but no inspiration.
No inspiration?
Usually you've been on a roll for a while.
I know. Khalid's making a batch of swirly butt spiders right now.
That's cute. If you're in the inspiration group, post a picture.
She just said. I don't do Facebook. Where else can I send a pic?
Oh.
You can tag us on Instagram. You can send us an email, info@allegorygallery.com, and we can share it with everybody. If you want us to. If you don't want us to, if you ever send us a picture and you don't want us to share it, please write, do not share. Otherwise, we take that as you sent it to us. We want to tell the world about it.
We're going to shout it from the roof.
That's right. Marianne says it's cutting out images carefully. So, okay, that's fussy cutting.
Well, we were watching some show and she kept calling her a name. And I guess it was a common name that...
I don't remember. He's mouthing it to me. I don't know I can't read lips very well.
Pussytoes.
I don't know that word. But I'm not saying that word either.
I don't want us to get banned from Instagram.
I know. Finally got on there. Diane says, I don't have any more, but the friend that gave me cookies made like 20 kinds, so I could probably get you more from her.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Baker?
I know. Well, she's been eating them, so they must be okay. Right?
Is it somebody we like, or do I have to watch for glass?
Uh-oh. Hello, June. Thanks for joining us. Skipping that. Hello, June. Yeah, what people
Someone said that you have to walk like a duck over ice or slippery surfaces.
Yes. No, it's true. You're supposed to put your weight toward the front and walk
with your butt out.
Yeah, a little bit. So because it gives you better balance.
It looks like you're twerking.
Yeah.
On the ice.
Don't twerk on the ice, please. Do not try that. Khalid says, email is my jam. You can post if you like. Email's right up above. You can use that and send it. We'd love to see it. And that goes for anything people make, especially if you're using stuff from us. And then we can share it. Carmen is with us. Hello, Carmen. The numbers are going up now. Carmen Rodriguez.
Oh, not our neighbor, Carmen?
No, not our neighbor, Carmen.
I guess she got tired of selling her house.
I don't know what's going on. I haven't seen her. Did it? See, I walk by there and I don't even. But
I didn't know her husband was famous.
Yeah, her ex. Yeah, I didn't know either.
I guess we probably shouldn't be talking about
No,
that.
no, it's not our business. And I haven't seen her in weeks or months, maybe now. But yeah, so people are asking about Barnaby. Barnaby is
Maybe doing better.
maybe doing better, we think. For the first time in a few days, he's vocalized again.
It's cute when he was meowing without any sound,
he was just,
but it was so cute.
It was pretty cute. And we didn't know if he was doing it because he gets more attention that way, or he might have a sore throat. We're not entirely sure. But
or he just couldn't meow.
He is vocalizing. If he just didn't have the strength to do it or didn't feel like he had the strength. So he is vocalizing. So that was good. He told me he wanted to go outside today. And even though it was cold and snowy, he went out and sat on the porch a little bit. First he smelled at the door and then he says, nah. And then he thought about it for a little while and he asked me again. And then we went out and he sat like a little bun. And
he's so cute.
He's so cute. He got all his and his fur pushes up. He puffs up.
So cute.
And he sat out there for about 3 minutes probably in total. It felt like longer because it was cold. But he walked to the edge of the porch, walked to the other edge of the porch, and then he said, I'm done, I'm going in. So then we went in. So he is feeling better, it seems like. He's still running up and down the stairs. I got him, we're giving him stuff, medicines, things to try and get him healthy, antibiotic, steroid, health stuff. He's being picky about eating. He's not eating very much. That's a concerning one. I gave him some food from a syringe today. And he did not fight me on it very much. And he didn't run away from me. And he actually seemed to like it. And it perked up. He took 2 licks of food from the plate, which he hasn't done in a bit. So we're going to continue to give him some food in syringes if he doesn't eat. We're also giving him CBD, a little drop of CBD, because that
really helped.
That helped, and it can encourage cats to eat. So we're giving it our all and trying to get him healthy again. He curled up with me and cuddled with me on the couch last night for a long time. Very sweet, and he was breathing okay. He's not having as much raspy breathing.
Not so phlegmy.
Yeah. So he tried to sit with us in the bed last night, but there were too many cats in the bed, and I think it got him. So he went and sat. He sat in the hallway last night. He has one spot that he sits in the hallway.
I couldn't sleep, so I stayed up and worked, and he was with me most.
He came down. Okay, because I know when I woke up, he was at the top of the stairs on his little ledge when I got up this morning.
Mm-hmm. He has a couple spots like that.
Yeah. Usually by heat sources. he huddles up.
He's so small.
He's a little tiny boy. Marion says cats get the munchies. They say CBD can help encourage cats to have an appetite. So, and he's little, so we don't give him a lot of CBD. We don't want to knock him out too much, but it helps him rest and hopefully will encourage his appetite. So when I got up this morning, I said, I'm going to give you a little bit of food. And I just gave him a little bit because he hasn't had a little bit in a while. And I wanted to see if he kept it down. And I think he has. I think he's all good. So we're going to give him a little more. I got some churu things and some other gravies and stuff that
we're going to have to do that behind a locked door.
Yeah, because the little ones are. That's the thing about trying to take care of one cat when you have other kittens is you can't just like specially feed the one something because the other ones are surrounding you. So
what were you eating that Gertie was getting crazy?
Oh my goodness. What was it?
It was not cat food.
It was not. No. What was it?
People.
It was some kind of people food. I forget what we were eating. And she was getting wild. I think it was yogurt.
Oh, yeah, it was the yogurt.
It was the yogurt. I had yogurt, and she would not take no for an answer.
They don't listen very good.
Right?
These ones.
No, they do not listen very much.
Like, I'll say no, and they just look at me.
They're like, what's that mean? Khalidi says, when my cat was sick, the vet said to warm up her wet food well in the microwave helps them to smell their food better. That's a good idea, too. Might have to try that, too.
Oh, our house been this thing.
Smell like meat again?
No thanks.
So, yeah, we are hopeful. I left the house today. I was worried about leaving today, even though Andrew's here. I don't know why, but it's hard to leave when they're not feeling well. But I had to go to my other job. And when I left today, after giving him a little bit of food and giving him his medicine and seeing how he was very much more perky, I felt a little bit relieved, actually. So I think he's on the mend. I want to, knock on wood.
It's too early.
It is too early to tell, but
Donna's watching.
Hello, Donna.
She said she's out shopping with her daughter, watching from her car.
Oh, nice.
It says cat, but I just assumed that she's not inside of a cat.
Yeah, don't be inside of a cat.
Maybe.
Unless it's like Ahsoka and it's a intergalactic cat, and you have to ride it.
Like the cat from
spoilers.
From Totoro. My Neighbor Totoro. They have the cat bus.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I love that cat bus. I was in a jewelry class with somebody, and their project was making that out of metal. It was so cute.
I bet.
I wanted it. And she's like, I have to give this to my child.
Oh.
And I was like,
lucky
well,
child.
Want it.
But it should be mine.
That child won't appreciate it.
Marianne says, I think heavy thoughts when walking on ice, right? But I also do have a low center of gravity. Sandra says warming up the food does help. I've never heard that, so that's good news. Thank you for telling us. Marianne says all the healthy vibes for Barnaby on their way. I sent him a message this morning as well. Thank you. Hi Sandra, by the way. So we've got some new stuff for you today.
Did you tell the rules of that competition?
Nope. I was waiting to get as many people watching as we can, get our, through the first talk time. And then we're going to talk about the competition. All right. So let's talk about the competition.
I don't know where the scissors get raptured every single day.
Yeah, you just had them yesterday.
What did you do, William?
I've not been in this room since, Andrew. Are there scissors from my cricket? Are my cricket scissors over there? No, they're gone too.
Don't worry about it.
I had 2 pairs of those, by the way.
Don't worry about it.
He says, don't worry about them. They're gone now. They're nice, sharp scissors, too.
Here, I'll use the preschool scissors from 1950.
My grandmother's, they're not going to cut anything.
You can show it.
Y'all
remember those?
The old scissors. You can try these. Where are these made from? Clean Cut with a K in the USA.
I remember I used to cutting construction paper with those.
I don't know if that'll cut anything or
These
not.
ones actually are quality. They're rounded. The ones I had were not rounded. And I remember I used to get blisters in a perfect circle around my thumb.
Oh boy.
From cutting.
Hey Amanda, our other fellow, friendly Canadian, not Canadian, friendly Canadian. Thanks for joining in. All right, so the Allegory Gallery Design Competition for 2024. So I have notes over here. That's why I'm going to look over here, because I want to make sure I tell you everything. So what we're going to ask you to do for this competition is create a 3-piece jewelry set. This can be whatever you want. You can make a hat pin, you can make a brooch, you can make a necklace, a bracelet, an anklet, earrings. We're just asking you for a 3-piece set. The 3-piece set can either match or just coordinate. They don't have to be, you know, matchy-matchy, but they can be if you want to. And I'm going to put all this in the Design Challenge group and on our Facebook page as well. But
you don't have to remember it.
You don't have to remember it all or take notes now, but you can if you want. We're not going to set any limits on how it's created or what you use in it, except you must use an Allegory Gallery wooden pendant or charm. So, yeah. You can get those on the website. If you noticed, we didn't take them off sale last week. Normally, on Thursdays, we change out our sale items. We left them on. So they are still on sale. You can still grab them now if you didn't grab them during the sale. If you don't have any of the Allegory Gallery wooden pendants or charms, go to allegorygallery.com and you can grab them there. That's the only thing that we're going to say has to be in the set. Suzanne's asking, 3 necklaces or bracelets be okay? We would prefer 3 different things.
I don't care. If you can wear them together and they don't look crazy, then
Andrew's giving you the yes. I would have said no. So
knock the heck out of them bracelets.
Because I want to see creativity go crazy and creating a coordinating set.
If you can make a choo-choo train necklace.
And so the idea is they have to be something that you could possibly, you know, if you wore them together, they would coordinate. So there's a yes and a no from us. So there you go. We're trying not to put too many limits on this, because when we put limits on things, people don't like to do the competitions, right? Competing with everybody is already, some people don't like that in the group, and I know that, and that's okay. But we're trying to make this fun. So in this, you can stop there. We're going to have a reveal date. What was my date? January 26th. That's going to be the reveal date. So you do not share what you're making until the 26th.
Normally, we're easy breezy. You can do whenever you want reveal date, but this one is specific.
This one is specific because we're going to reveal it on the 26th, and then we're going to have a voting period after that because it is a competition. So the voting period will happen. That leads us into giving us about a week or so after that to do the voting and to do the final, you know, calculations and all that. So we will announce the winner sometime in February, early February. Marianne asked, does each piece have to contain a wooden pendant? No, but it can. So, but it does not have to. The set has to include 1 piece. All right.
A lot of you already have some, but if you don't,
we're trying to make this easy. We don't want you to have to spend a fortune doing it.
Unless you want to.
You can if you want.
So I got some beads to buy. I got a cart ready to go.
Oh boy. So
you want to spend $2,735.
Andrew can buy his cart. So, and that's also why we wanted to reveal this kind of, so you can ask questions as we go. So do feel free to ask questions if you have questions. We'll try and answer them on the fly, even though a lot of these questions maybe we didn't think about. We're, like I said, we're kind of easy breezy people, but we wanted to have a competition because some people love the competitions, and we don't do a lot of them because a lot of people, well, some people don't like them. So has to have at least 1 wooden pendant or charm from the Allegory Gallery wooden pendant collection. And those are in the online store. They are on sale. So is there a reward? See, we're getting there. We're getting there. There's lots of rewards.
I know.
Nice.
Like, whoa.
Andrew's like, he's giving away everything. So
normally I'm the one who gives away everything.
Mm-hmm. So I wanted it to be a kind of juicy reward because I want people to do this. I want people to have fun with this. So we're leaving it pretty open-ended. You need an AG wooden pendant or charm.
I hope people do. Because there's nothing quite so disappointing when you throw a party and nobody shows up.
Right. And we're trying to release it early, so you all have time to start. You have like a month and a half to work on it. Suzanne says we get a cat. You do not get a cat. Although Andrew's ready to send Tallulah away right now.
Pack her little bag. That would be cute.
That would be cute, a little pack bag. So, okay.
You're going to stay with Auntie
Suzanne. So, okay. So if you want to stop there, on the 26th, on the reveal, you can just reveal your 3-piece set. Now, the wooden pendants, remember, we have a lot of videos on how you can, change them up, how you can do surface treatments to them. So you can work with the wooden pendant. They don't have to stay plain, all right? So you can do that. You can make whatever you want in however way you want, pretty much. If you want to just do that, you can reveal for the People's Choice Award. All right. And that is a very open-ended. Anybody, if you're in the Design Challenge group, is allowed to vote. You don't have to have made something. We want as many people making stuff as possible, but we also want as many people allowed to vote as possible. You do, the other one exception, you are not allowed to vote for your own piece or your own set. You have to share the love and you have to vote for someone else.
It helps to have a lot of friends.
Andrew's like, rally your friends. Okay, so
cookies.
If you stop there, the popular vote, we are going to do the top 5. Okay, so hopefully at least 5 people do it, because you're guaranteed to win if only 5 people do it. So let me see what I get. What am I giving away? The top 5 will get an Allegory Gallery gift card valued at $35 each.
Wow.
And then you will also get an inspiration kit of our choice. We'll be sending you an inspiration kit and a $35 gift card.
Nice.
So that's for 5 people with the popular choice vote. All right. And you have to let us know, are you doing the popular choice or not? Because the other part of the competition, we're gonna impose a little bit on your designing. All right. So what we're going to do is throughout the competition, from the start of the competition till the very possible end of the competition, we're going to throw what we're going to call curveballs at you. So what we're going to do is every once in a while in the Design Challenge group, we're going to pop up a curveball, and you have to incorporate, or you have to try to incorporate that curveball into your designing. So we might say, for example, hey, in this Saturday morning tutorial, Jen taught you how to do a metal swirl. Add this metal swirl somewhere to your design set. Or we may say, Andrew showed you how to do this surface treatment to wooden pendants. If you want to do this part, do this surface treatment on your wooden pendants. So that curveball can come at any point, and you can decide if you're going to use them or not. And then we're going to have a big vote at the end. All right. So the big vote is going to be, it's going to be decided by us, and it's going to be based on your designs. It's going to be based on how many and how many of those curveballs you incorporated and how well you incorporated them into the set. So you can do this the easier way, which is just make 3 things with a wooden pendant or charm and put it out there. Or you can, if you really like the spirit of the competition and you really want to, stretch your design muscles, we will throw these curveballs at you, and you can try and implement as many as you can into what you're making. And like I said, we could throw you a curveball the day before the reveal. You never know. Right? So we will judge them on overall design. We will judge them on how well and how many of those curveballs you incorporate into your design throughout.
I think it'll be fun.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Y'all like Project Runway?
Diane said it's like those baking shows where they stop everyone in the middle and they're like, you must add a rutabaga to your cake or something. Yes, it's going to be like that. So here's how that winning will go. We're going to have top 3, first, second, and third place. All right. Second and third place of the curveball part of the competition will each get a $50 Allegory Gallery gift card and 2 inspiration kits of our choice. All right. And then the first place winner of that curveball will get a $100 Allegory Gallery gift card and 5 inspiration kits of our choice. All right. So
we have a question from Instagram.
Okay.
Sylvia Warren asks, in the People's Choice, can multiple pieces be submitted?
You're going to make 1 3-piece set.
Can they make more than one?
I'm going to say
yes.
Andrew's going to say yes. So if you want to go crazy and make 90 3-piece sets,
do it.
Do it.
But they all have to at least include one wooden pendant. And you can't reuse it.
Right.
So no take off this, we'll put it on this
Yeah,
one.
you can't pop it from your picture in here, move it to this set of pictures.
I can spot that. I know the difference.
He's going to know the difference, right?
No tricksies.
So, yeah. Each 3-piece set, if you're going to submit more than one, has to have a different wooden pendant. All right. Dominion Movement's with us. Says, I got to stop in the Ligonier. I got to see the shop in Ligonier finally from outside one evening on a walk, but I haven't had time to stop in. It looks gorgeous. Well, stop in. Stop in sometime.
We live around the corner.
Yeah. Even if we know when you're coming, we might be able to come down, depending on what's going on. Amanda says, what? That's amazing. We're trying to be very generous with these prizes. So the People's Choice, going to give out 5 $35 gift cards and 5 inspiration kits.
My friend Barbara's watching.
Oh, hello again, Barbara. The curveball part, we're giving out 2 $50 gift cards and 4 inspiration kits, plus a $100 gift card and 5 more inspiration kits.
Wow.
So now these inspiration kits could be new, they could be old, they could be Halloween, they could be Christmas, they could be.
It's a surprise. It's
a surprise. We're gonna pull from some. We might make some new ones in the meantime, but you're gonna get somebody is gonna get all that. All right.
We know y'all well enough. So if, for example, if Marianne wins one,
yeah, we're not going to send you something pink. We're going to try and do our best to do that. Sandra says, sounds like fun for all. I think so. We want to have fun with it. And like I said, you can't vote for your own pieces at all. So, we're going to, should we limit it to 1 vote per person in the group, or just let them vote for the ones they like the most and see who gets the most votes?
Just as many.
Huh?
Whatever. Yeah.
So if you are in the group and you didn't make anything, but you want to vote for 5 people, you can vote for 5 people. We're just going to go with total number of likes in the group.
I'm gonna watch though and see if you vote for yourself.
Yeah, you can't vote for yourself.
Oh, look. Inspector Gadget is on here on the job.
Right. Especially when we get down to pulling the winners, we'll definitely be checking to make sure you didn't vote for yourself. And
no
if you
voter fraud.
Right. And if you did, you're eliminated. You don't get to win.
I'm gonna cut you. No, I shouldn't say that.
Cut you out of the competition.
I got in trouble once on Facebook.
Yeah, you did. You got banned.
Suspended for 4 months. That's crazy.
Fran says, should be fun. Diane says, this sounds fun. I'm going to try the curveball part. Good.
I think it'll be fun.
June says, so the AG wood pendants, none of the colored plastic ones.
Sylvia asks, thank you. I missed the very, very beginning. Even in the People's Choice must have a wooden pendant in one of the 3 pieces?
Yes. So you don't have to have 3 wooden pendants. You have to have 1 in everything, whether your People's Choice, like the wooden pendant is the entry to the competition.
At least 1 wooden pendant.
Right. If you make 5 sets of 3, you have to have 5 different wooden pendants.
Or if you want, you can have 15.
Yes. You can have up to 15.
How many is that? 5 times 3, 15.
Yeah, you can have up to 15, or you can have 5, but you can't have 1 that you scoot between each set. Because it's a lot of work to do this. So It's
I'm
nice.
trying to make $4.
Yeah, right. Do a little bit of money for all the work. I'm gonna say no to the plastic ones, because the wooden ones are our.
Do that for a different.
Yeah. The wooden ones are the ones that are kind of the ones that we continually sell. The plastic ones are more limited editions. And we want this to be something, we're going to be sharing these, obviously. We're going to share your designs. We're going to be posting about this competition. We're going to be talking about it a lot. And part of it is to help us sell more wooden pendants and get people to use more wooden pendants. So that's why we're going to say that. All right. Vanessa says, hello all. Sounds like fun for you guys. It could be fun for you too. Could be fun for everybody. Let's see, who else? Sandra says, so it can't be a different pendant other than wood from you. That's correct. Has to be one of our AG wooden pendants in the AG wooden pendant collection. Because like I said, that's what we're trying to show people. We've got these wooden pendants. We want more of them to get out into the world so people can see them. We want you to surface treat them. We want you to do things with them. We want you to work with them.
We were one of the first people in the DIY sector to have these wooden pendants.
Yeah, we've had the wooden pendants for a long time.
Nowadays, there are a couple different folks who are.
Yeah, and people are seeing theirs, and ours are like. So we want to show you ours because they're all generally made by Andrew. Andrew hand draws each of our pendants. They all come from a design from his idea book, and we digitize them and do a lot of work to get them ready to go, and then we cut them on our laser.
I think that it'll be nice.
Marianne says, how about wood pendants designed by Andrew for another company? They have to be ones we're
for another company.
I don't know. You've done a few of those custom ones. No, they have to be from us, from our website right now. Or if you have any that you can use ones that have been
like Softflex?
Yeah.
Boy, I didn't even remember.
I know.
I was like, what?
You did the B one for Softflex?
Did
No.
I do? No, not that.
The honeycomb.
Yeah, but we sold that. So if
yeah,
you
but
bought
it was
that kit,
you would have bought it from us.
That.
Yeah. But
that's one of my favorite ones, and nobody likes it. Everybody thinks it's garbage.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Sorry, new people, if you're not used to my humor. They get horrified.
So the idea is we want to sell the current wooden pendants that we supply. And that's what our part of the competition is about. We want to stretch your design and get you, we like to do something in the new year all the time for you and help you stretch your creativity. For us, it has to make sense as well as a business. So we are wanting you to use the current line of wooden pendants. Dominion Movement says, can you advertise the contest on the Chamber of Commerce calendar? Not really, because it's not a physical thing. The things on the calendar are things you can do in town. This is a virtual thing, so we cannot. We do put our classes out on that calendar sometimes, but it's a slightly complicated process to get stuff out there, so sometimes we don't do that. Sandra says, I like the enamel ones. That's nice. We like them too. But this is about the wooden pendants and how you can stretch your creativity to use them.
Sandra said that?
Yeah.
Sandra, just add a wooden pendant to one of your necklaces.
Done.
I'm not telling you how to win or anything, but it's
Suzanne says, okay, so not the ones you sell as pins. No not the pins. Cool. Not the pins. Later. You can use those in addition, but not the pins. It's from the AG. There's a section on our website. If you pull down the menu on the shop tab that says AG wooden pendants, those are the ones. Those are the ones. I don't think the pins are popping up there. They shouldn't if they are. Andrew, you crack me up, says Fran.
Oh, good. I'm glad people think I'm funny and not terrible.
Marion says, I was thinking of the cloud one from Softflex. That you did for Softflex.
He said no, so.
Yeah, I'm going to say no.
I'm not gonna pick that battle to fight.
Sandra says, I will to stretch my creativity. Good.
Oh, good.
Good.
I'm gonna look for it too.
Dominion Movement says miniature wooden pendants would be cool. We have minis in the online store, mini cutouts. So you can use
How
mini
small
ones.
we have to make it?
I know, right? We do have mini cutouts, so you can use those. And you can use the cutouts. You don't have to use the actual engraved ones. So you have a choice.
I love the cutout ones.
Yeah. So, yeah. Any other questions about the competition?
We're gonna ask too many questions because you're gonna make it harder for yourself.
Yeah.
That's when you go into a competition, you just kind of quietly sit through the rules part, and then you can just do whatever you want.
And in the end, you just be like, "Oh, you never said." See, you start asking too many. I'm going to keep adding stuff to her.
I know. Now we have to keep track of what he said.
I know.
We'll have a rule enforcement officer.
Diane, does it have to be ones currently available? I have some older ones, and I'm not sure if they're still available. If you go to the website, if you go to the website, you can check if they're still available. For one, I know you have a lot, so I don't know why you're asking. You have a lot on. You have a lot on the way that are. You have a lot on the way that are new, but I'm not. As long as they are our wooden pendants that were sold by us, even if they're discontinued, I'll give you that.
Getting gray area ones.
I know, because here's what's going to happen. Somebody's going to love your design, and they're going to be like, "Where can I get that pendant?" And we're going to have to disappoint someone and say, "I'm sorry, we no longer make that."
I don't even remember all the ones.
I know. Isn't that sad?
He showed me this piece, and I was like, "Wow, this is amazing." And then he was like, "Way to pat yourself on the back." I was like, I made this?
He forgets what he makes sometimes.
That's because we make so much stuff.
Suzanne says, I'll be rule enforcement officer. I worked in quality control for 30 years. Good. Take notes, Suzanne, of everything I'm saying. Diane says, look, I don't know which one is going to speak to me, LOL. I know.
Correct.
But who wants to disappoint all the people that love your design and want to, make something like it?
I do.
And
every day.
Andrew's like, I do every day.
Like, where can I get that?
What's the deadline?
Time machine.
The reveal date again is January 26th. January 26th, you must have everything ready. We will have an album ready for you to put your items in the album, whether you are doing the People's Choice or the curveball part of the competition. All right. Okay. Everybody good? So that is the design challenge / competition for the new year 2024. It will start tonight, technically. What? I'm going to post in the design challenge group, and you can start creating things starting tonight. But do not reveal them until January 26th.
So you got some time.
If you want to do teasers, I think that would be fun. You could do teasers. Like, look, everybody, what you're up against.
I don't know. That's how you don't win.
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't know. Somebody sees your stuff too much. Sometimes they don't vote for you anymore because it's like it's not. They've seen it already. So
I think it's more. You can do teasers, but if you do a reveal,
don't do a reveal, but do like close-ups or something, or like,
I kind of do like that.
What?
When people do teasers.
Yeah, because you don't get to see the whole thing, but it's like, wonder where they put that. Why is that? Like, what
Sometimes it's a surprise.
Yeah. So.
You don't like that idea, or you think it's terrible?
Marianne says, time to dig through my stash. That's what we want. We want to see your stuff. We want to see what you've been, hoarding and not using yet. We want to see what ideas you can get by pulling out some of your stuff. And then if you want to buy more, feel free. Allegorygallery.com. We got tires we got to buy. We got rotors we got to buy. We got universal joints we got to buy. Control arms we got to buy. Sway bars we got to buy. So if you'd like to purchase more for this, you can.
Wood pendants.
Especially wood pendants. Now, one of the reasons I'm talking about this now early is because we make our wooden pendants most of the time to order. So please do not wait until the last week and be like, I don't know which one I want. I'm going to wait until 2 days before the reveal to order my wooden pendant, and it's going to get here in a transporter. It's not going to happen. So, Gesundheit. So get your wooden pendants ASAP if you don't have them already and you'd like to be in the competition, so that I have enough time to go through all the orders and cut them on the laser, get them to Barb for her to pack up and send out.
We're going to try our best to keep on top of everything.
Yes, we've been pretty good, I think, despite everything going on.
I know.
But we don't know how things are going with everything right now. We have multiple things that are very hard right now. So the sooner you can get them in and get your orders in, the sooner that we can get to work on that and get stuff out to you in a timely manner.
And a lot of you already have stuff too.
Yeah, you got the wooden pendant. You're good to go. You want to make 5 sets though? You need 5 wooden pendants.
Curveball might be tricky, but
yeah, the curveballs you never know, because we might say it might be as easy as like use gemstones or use amethyst, and a lot of you are going to have that, but it might get more specific. We are not going to try, we're not going to throw you a curveball that is something that pretty much we only stock like a week before you need it.
no, because that's nightmare time for us.
The curveballs are going to try to be very open, and things that
Accessible.
we think, accessible, things that we think you might already have or could get anywhere. We're not trying to do this for a huge money making thing for us.
I'd like to.
We'd like to do something like that, but we also know, you should use your stash.
Because I hear, I don't go to shows anymore. We hardly go to shows anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But when we used to go to shows, people would always say, "Oh, I have so many of your pieces, but I can never use them, and I want to see people use them."
Yes. So, if you're doing the curveball part, remember, we are judging that, and it's going to be based on what we think of your design. And again,
We'll be nice.
Yeah, we're not going to be mean. But what we think of your design, best overall, what things we like about your design, you're going to get points for each curveball and how well we think you applied that.
And it's subjective too.
It's super subjective. So nobody get upset, because if you don't win,
be happy for your friend.
Yeah, it's not because they don't like my design. It's not that.
Unless it's like Andrew.
That Andrew.
Yeah, you definitely not gonna win.
Fran says, if I'm not on Facebook, can I still do this?
Yeah.
What you will have to do if you are not on Facebook is you can send us in an email photos of your design. We will post them for you, but please know your name and information, just your name mostly, and your photos will be posted on Facebook in our group. And the group is an open group. It is not a closed group, so anybody can see it who's on Facebook. So you just have to go with that and know that.
So if you in witness protection program, use a fake name.
Right. That's what we're saying. You can send us an email. Please title the email something very easy, like Allegory Gallery Design Competition Submission. Something that we are going to catch. Even if it goes into spam, it's going to be an easy catch. But yes, please know that your name, so that people know who they're voting for, and your design will be posted in the photo album and on the timeline and possibly shared with all of our social media. We will be sharing a lot of these on our social media.
That's a good opportunity for exposure also.
It's exposure for you all. If you have
our customers.
Yep. So you're going to be making stuff. We're going to be sharing it with people. We're going to be sharing, your usernames. And if you have a business, we can share that with it. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. And hopefully everybody gets publicity from it, for us for our wooden pendants, and just for the competition in general, and you for your designs, and if you have a business or if you sell things, or just to get more followers on your social media.
We both feel like the rising tide raises all boats.
Yes.
So we want you to do well, and we'll do everything in our power to help get the word out about you and your business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are not, we don't try to stifle y'all.
No, because we both recognize that if you do well, then we do well.
Right.
So what's the point?
Yeah. Marion says, let's all look at it as a fun way to kickstart some creativity. That's right.
Correct.
And you can be silly with your designs. You can go wild with your designs. You can make one super ornate 3-piece set, or you can make 5 basic 3-piece sets. Whatever you want to do. They just all have to have a wooden pendant. All right. So that is our New Year's design competition, and we hope you like it.
That's going to be one of the challenges for Beat in the New Year. Is use a wooden pendant.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's usually always one of the Beat in the New Year.
So you'll have one day then for Beat in the New Year.
Right. If you don't know what that is usually our January calendar. We make a calendar for each day of January. We give you a prompt. It's called Bead in the New Year. We've been doing this for years.
You know who first got me to do that?
Who?
Fusion Beads. They used to do a challenge every March, and I said, "Oh, I want to do one for my." I think it was Katie Wall actually suggested that I should do it. She said, "You should do one at a different time of the year, and then everybody will constantly be making stuff all year long."
And we did.
And that's how many years? 12 years.
So we're going to be beating in the new year with a new calendar. We'll release that calendar. Usually we release that right in the new year. If we get it together earlier, we might release it a little earlier.
Dude,
but
that's next week.
Yeah, I know. We got like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Make the kids do the schedule. Your niece and nephew.
Right. It's like, give us some ideas, kids.
How many years have been doing it?
I know.
Too many.
We think we come up with something new, and we look at the old calendars and be like, nope, we've done that before. So there are usually some repeats, but we also have new people every year. So, but yeah, so every day in January, we'll do the Beat in the New Year calendar where you have a prompt. Sometimes it's just organize your beating space, right? Sometimes that's a day. Sometimes it's collaborate with a friend. So you can make friends in the design challenge group and you can collaborate with them in some way. Or sometimes we ask a friend for a prompt and you have to do a friend's prompt. So
there's like phone a friends on that.
Phone a friend, yeah, on the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Do y'all remember that show?
I feel like I was going to say that wasn't that long ago, but it kind of was, wasn't it?
Dude, that's like 20 years ago.
Hello, Michelle. Thank you for tuning in.
Is he even still alive?
Who?
Regis? Isn't he the one who did it?
I don't remember anymore.
I know
there were a lot of hosts for that show. There were a lot of hosts for that show, I think.
It's done raptured from my
I know. So that is the Allegory Gallery 2024 design competition rules and giveaway prizes and all that. I guess they're not really giveaway, they're prizes. So 5 winners for the popular vote. You cannot win twice, or can you win twice? Cannot win twice. That's not fair. Maybe. Maybe you can.
You should be able to.
I get it is the popular. We're just gonna actually. I shouldn't say that. It's the popular vote. So whoever gets the most votes, that's all it is. So that's how it is. If people vote for you 5 times and you win 5 times,
that just means you're popular.
Congratulations. People like you. But
they really, really like you.
Right. So we're not going to touch the popular vote as far as our hands in that. That is, we might vote for our favorites too, but
I'm not going to do it.
Andrew's like, no, we don't pick favorites. He's like, we have enough to pick.
I already have my favorites.
He's like,
who's my favorites?
Michelle says, sorry, we are all still sick, so I've been missing everything. Sorry you're so sick, Michelle. I know you've been dealing with that. Yeah, thank you for joining us a little bit here.
We were off for a week.
Yeah, we've been off for a lot here and there.
So our misfortunes have aligned.
Right.
For better or for worse.
Right. So that is the design competition. if you missed that, if you're just tuning in, Michelle, you can go back and rewatch. Or I'll be releasing tonight, probably the full write up, the written rules for that.
Because not everybody is good for auditory.
Yeah. So that is that. And now we have some new stuff for you. Andrew's been bringing in some new things.
Show my one drawings first.
What drawings?
The new ones I did in Florida.
Where are those?
I brought them, but it's not turned. Your camera's not turned around.
I was like, where?
And then we also made this little wooden card holder, and if people want that, maybe you like it. Maybe you start a fire with it. I don't
know. Marianne says, now may good fortune align instead. Yes.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm ready. I'm ready to receive.
2024 needs to be a good year, y'all.
For as much terrible things that have been happening, we've actually had some good stuff.
Yeah.
I just got asked to be in a show in England.
How about that?
Who's fancy now?
Who's fancy now?
But you know what? I don't have a forge, so this is gonna be interesting to see how I loving hands at home this.
Isn't this cute? This little business card holder.
So we have 7 of these available.
He's like, we're not making any more. So we made this for ourselves because we were going to put Andrew's artwork in it. Then we realized we made it a little too small, but it does fit business cards. So if you go to shows and you want a little business card holder, there you go.
I think it's cute.
If you like those, just inquire. Send us an email if you'd like one of those. It comes in pieces, and you just snap it together.
You have to do it yourself.
You have to do that yourself because it's easier to pack, flat pack.
In a baggie.
Yeah. So if you like that, let us know.
Like IKEA.
You can email us.
What are we, William? Not IKEA.
We are definitely not IKEA.
Not sponsored, affiliated, or related to IKEA.
No. All right. So that's that. Where are your pictures?
And don't rub your finger like that one person I know. I told you that story about how one of the people in my life would rub their fingers on my sketchbooks and smear my drawings, and it would drive me to the brink of madness.
Especially when you found out they were doing it on purpose.
Well, it's hard not to. I was like, what you doing? Back your finger up.
Back up.
I don't need extra help with shading.
Amanda says, that is so cute. It could be a baby hamster chair.
Isn't that? Well, you have hamsters, right? Or do you have them still?
I don't know if she has any more. So that's that. And then here, look at that. Red panda. So these are the ones Andrew did on the way and on the way back to and from Florida. And in the bathroom of the hotel.
Not in a gross way. The bathroom had like a little foyer.
Yeah.
I don't know how you have. Our bathroom doesn't even have a little foyer. I need to put a little foyer in our house for our bathroom. A little waiting room. But it was so nice. The lights were great. There's a little desk in the foyer.
Yeah, it was nice.
Wow.
It was nice. So there's that one.
Go, Priceline.
And then she says, no, sadly, they all passed away, but lived long, healthy lives at almost 3 years old.
I'm sorry.
This is the
how long they live?
Platypus. 3 years.
3 years? Is that normal?
Said long, healthy lives.
I don't know how long that lives.
Platypus, right? I'm right on that. I have a little bit of a headache today, so sometimes when I'm like, is that the right word? So there's this one. I like this one a lot. And then this one. Y'all know what that is?
Guess. It's dirty word.
It sounds like dirty word.
2 dirty words. Actually, it's a beautiful word. It's not. Nothing's dirty about it. I'm gonna reclaim this.
Reclaim that word. Amanda says they usually live 2 to 2.5 years.
Oh.
Khalidi says executive bathroom, Andrew.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
Fancy.
Fancy. So these are the three.
Nobody guessed.
Not yet. You got to let them catch up. Anybody gonna guess? Anybody on Instagram guessing over there?
No. We have a bunch of people watching. Our friend Steve, I haven't seen him in a couple years. He's watching. Jane's watching. Audrey's watching. Cave Creek Beads. Aren't you in Germany? I have the little goddess lady that you used to make.
Oh.
Remember? Like Venus of Willendorf kind of style in glass. And Julie's watching.
Nice. Thank you all for watching. Suzanne says an ibex. No. Ibex? Ibex? Ibex?
That's not it.
Marianne says a gazelle. No.
My friends are too short.
Amanda says antelope. No.
But related. Think smaller, y'all. Y'all thinking too big.
Too big. It's a little creature.
This cute kind of reminds me of Barnaby.
Little impala, says Suzanne. No.
Them horns is too big. Think smaller. And also, when the word impala dirty? No.
Mountain goat, says Suzanne. No. Further away. Pygmy goat, says Amanda.
No.
Jackalope, says Danette.
No.
Ah, Marianne. A dick.
Correct.
It is a dick.
You gotta have that 6th grade humor.
Right.
To get my hints.
Yes, it is a dick.
If you don't know what that is, Google it.
Yeah, they're super cute.
D-I-K.
Yeah, D-I-K. Don't use any alternate spellings.
You're going to find something new. You're going to get shocked, maybe.
So there are the 3 newest. They are not in the online store yet.
I'm going to make 7 more.
Andrew usually, does them in batches before I put them in the online store.
Yeah, but,
Marianne says, a dick is a gazelle, I think.
Just miniature. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. They're so tiny.
They are super cute.
They look like a strong wind would blow them over in a nice and fun, cute way.
Amanda says 19 centimeters tall. Aw.
19 centimeters.
Yeah.
I've eaten sandwiches that are bigger than that.
So there it is. The red panda, the platypus, and the dick. Coming soon.
Red panda was hard.
Yeah, that red panda looked mean for a while.
Because their face, if you don't have color and you work in the black and white, then it looks real hard sometimes. And then it started looking like a raccoon, and I had to bring it back from the edge, and the eyes looked like it was going to get into a fight.
Danette says, had to Google the dick. They are cute.
Aren't they?
Right. Vanessa says, I don't come across a lot of those. Well, maybe I do. Sorry. Who knows, right? We don't come across. If we saw these jumping through the yard, would be
that's in like the zoo.
That would be a delight.
We have rabbits.
We do have rabbits.
Maramatsue,
the 80th by now, I think.
I know. I almost kicked one the other day. It was over there messing around with the dandelions.
Oh no.
The dandelions in winter.
I know. We've had dandelions blooming in our yard recently. Now that the snow's come, not anymore.
Isn't that a movie? No, it's A Lion in Winter.
A Lion in Winter. Dandelion in Winter.
Eleanor of Aquitaine.
All right.
Is that right? Making stuff up?
What's going on out there?
Just checking.
All right.
Yeah, the other ones aren't sprayed yet.
Yeah.
So that's why he's being more gingerly. But normally...
Suzanne says, we have coyotes. Yes. They are around here too.
Who said that?
Suzanne.
In New Orleans?
I'm surprised down there you have coyotes.
What? Alligator.
We definitely have coyotes around here too.
They don't come into town.
One of my Facebook friends had her dogs out recently, and the coyotes started circling her. They did that to my aunt one time too.
They're usually not very aggressive.
Unless they get hungry. All right. Now,
you just kick it with your foot.
No,
but they're loving.
Amanda says, I saw a coyote the other day in broad daylight.
I wouldn't mess with that business. But you know what? I saw some fox cubs. They were playing. They were so dang cute.
Yeah, they are cute.
And it was daytime.
Marion says, we have bears, coyotes, and the occasional cougar.
Wow.
Yeah, coyotes, coyotes can be, they're dogs. They can be out during the day. I don't think that's oddly weird, I don't think. Well, hello.
That's Idabelle.
Idabelle just came in. Hello, Miss Idabelle. She's come running to me.
She has a very particular talk.
Hi, baby. How are you? Oh, good girl. Good girl. All right. So now that you're just sitting here looking at the table, we have new stuff. Let me see. Got to do this and.
Marion, if you want to check out for the first 10 minutes.
Hello.
I don't think this is going to be of interest.
What are you doing? You gonna help? Huh?
That would be cute if
that
they
would
were
be
helpful.
Cute. Okay, so these are going to be.
They're good for moral support.
These are going to be RL lots.
For random stuff.
Random lot 1. Random lot 1.
I was trying to think of Valentine's Day stuff.
Getting ready for it. So that means these are pink, everybody.
Rosewater
opal is the actual color.
And those are vintage German.
Vintage German glass. And these are beads. The hole goes through there. And you get a set of 6 of these for $3.50. These are vintage German rosewater opal glass. RL1, looks like he has 6 on here. There are 6 available. Send us an email. I put the banner down below so you know how to claim these to purchase from this video. Take down the lot number, put it in an email, and send that to us. Our email address is up here, info@allegorygallery.com. Please do not reply to your own emails or forward your own emails when you send these. Start a new email each time. If you reply to your own or forward your own and keep doing that, I know info@allegorygallery.com is a lot to type. Copy and paste.
Or add it to your address book.
Yeah, but when you forward or reply to your own, it bunches them all together on our end and it makes a mess. And we miss out, or you may miss out on getting the lots you should because it's all first come, first serve.
He used to redo the whole spreadsheet, but not anymore.
Not anymore. We warn people now, do not do that. Because what will happen is yours will all show up under the very last email you send, and there will be no evidence until then that you claimed anything before that.
Hey, has anybody heard from Lennis lately?
I don't think I've seen Lennis pop up lately, even on my feed.
Is it her birthday now? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Is it Sagittarius time yet?
Isn't Sagittarius? I don't know. I'm bad with those. Next up, random lot 2, RL2, $5 for these. These are that rosewater opal. These are glass drops. These are vintage German too, right, Andrew?
Yes.
Vintage German glass drops, $5 for a lot of 4. What are you doing? I broke
the strands up because it got kind of expensive.
Hello. I'm sure everybody can hear you saying hi. Huh.
Hello.
Yeah.
That's pretty cute.
Very cute. Very cute. All right, so that's RL2, $5. There are only 3 of these lots available. So if you'd like to get them quick. Get them quick. And if you're wondering, I did not get to sorting yesterday's.
No, we had a long night with Barnaby.
Yeah, so, and I had my other job today. So I will probably be doing that as long as all goes well with Barnaby tomorrow during the day. Who else is trying to come in now?
Looks like Gilbert.
Gilbert. Hey, big boy.
And Gertie.
Hello. You cannot be up on the table.
I'm getting surrounded.
I know. They don't see me all day. They come around and love on me, huh?
They're like the coyotes.
I know. They literally didn't see me much all day today because I got home and just ran in here to do the live.
Yeah, the cats don't react like that to me. They're tired of me.
You also don't go away very often.
Yeah, and when I go away, then they get hateful.
Because he leaves for long periods usually. They're like, who are you, stranger? Leaving us for so long. Khalid's asking, who's meowing? That was Ida Bell. Ida Bell. RL3 is this lovely piece. And these are vintage pendants. $4 for those. There are 12 of these available. Is this plastic or glass?
That's plastic.
Plastic, that's what I thought. It's like it doesn't feel cold. I didn't want to bang it on the table. Vintage plastic.
Let me look up from where it is. Somebody's gonna get excommunicated. It's vintage German.
Vintage German plastic. And there are 12 of those available. Those are really pretty, I think. And beautiful, beautiful
Gertie.
color. Gertie, you causing problems?
The good one?
The good one? The only good one? Is that? I don't know. I don't know. Gertie, she's a little rebel rouser sometimes.
No, not Gertie.
RL4 are these rosewater opal glass hearts. Again, vintage German. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them for $2. And there are 12 lots available. That is RL4. And these are nice little tiny little hearts. Good for Valentine's Day. Good for any time. Give your friend a heart. Don't be embarrassed. Right? Love your friends.
All right, Bob Ross.
Hey.
What's his name?
Oh, Bob Ross. Mr. Gilbert. He came and jumped. He is. He jumped up in my lap. He slept with me last night in the bed. Not by the feet.
What?
I know.
How come I don't get that?
Hey, don't bite the cord, mister. I don't know why he's being so loving to me lately. He's usually Golden Daddy's boy.
As is the way.
All right, so that's RL4. Everyone saw your little nose. Everyone saw your pink nose.
He says, I have to do it since Barnaby can't.
Right? He has to say hi to everybody. Barnaby's not feeling good. He doesn't say hi to everybody.
He's like, he's got fans, y'all.
I know. You gonna have fans too? Hmm? Oh, such a good boy. But such a big boy. Such a big boy. Where are you going? What are you doing? Whoop. Lost my paper, Gilbert.
Here, I'll get it. Where is that?
It flew down there somewhere. Probably got right there. Thank you.
And then these ones are vintage Japanese. Here, hand him to me.
He's biting my phone now. Oh, big boy. Big boy. RL5 coming up. RL5 vintage Japanese rounds. Let me get you a size. Approximate size on these is approximately 8 millimeter. Approximately 8 millimeter. And you get 10 of these. There are 10 lots available. RL5, $2 each. And they have these little tiny pink marks. They're like Gilbert, just took a little out of them. Little pink marks on them.
Sylvia says that Idabelle sounds so adorable.
She is adorable. She's all black. She's our all black cat. No white at all.
Gertie is recording.
Yeah. And Idabelle has no tortie markings either. Gertie has a tortie. She's a beautiful tortie colors. Our Idabelle is our all black cat, and I think she is the alpha.
Mm-hmm.
She's
She bosses even the big one.
yeah.
Boy, it's a relief for Gilbert.
Gilbert, he's like the, what do you call it? The reluctant alpha. Because Barnaby has his lung issues, and Gilbert, so he had to be the alpha, and he did not like it.
No, too much pressure.
It was too much pressure. So once Idabelle came out and decided she's the alpha, I think he just chilled out.
It was good.
Yeah.
She even eats first.
Yeah, she eats first before everybody. All right. Next up, we have some fetishes.
You can start watching again, Marianne.
So we have this. This is RL6. There are only one of each of these. One of each. The hole goes here this way. This one looks like a duck. I'm going to say a duck. A bird of some sort. Marianne said, girls rule. Yeah, Babette used to be the alpha when she was around. And she remained the alpha until she passed. And then Gilbert had to take up that reign. The boys tussled over it for a while. And then Gilbert had to do it. He's the biggest and the healthiest, I guess. And then Idabelle came in, and she just decided she was, and she was happy to take that spot.
Even with the little kids, she's been the one.
She's always been the alpha of the kittens. She always ate first. They'd wait for her to eat. And now even Gilbert kind of waits for her to eat.
Mm-hmm.
So they all wait for her to start eating before they eat.
And they didn't fight about it either.
No. Gilbert's like, here you go.
Ready.
He did chase them around a little bit.
He chases them around, but not a lot.
No. And now Idabelle chases him around sometimes.
Does she?
I saw her chasing him up the stairs one time.
She's getting big though.
Yeah, she is. She is.
She's bigger than he. She's bigger than Barnaby.
She's bigger than Barnaby, I would say, probably. RL7. RL7 is this stone fetish.
Some of the holes on these need to be cleaned out a little bit.
Yeah.
But
You might need to, like you can see, you might need to get a, whatchamacallit in there. Bead reamer.
This one bear? I think this one bear.
Looks like a bear. This is RL7. Marion says, Sif is the alpha in my home. So here's this one. This is RL7. $6 for this fetish. Stone carved, hand carved fetishes.
I don't know who made these ones.
Yeah, we're not sure of the name of the artist on these, which is one of the reasons they're bigger, but they're less expensive sometimes.
The other ones, the Stacy Turpin ones, are a little bit more because they're artist made.
RL8. This looks like a bear too, just a sitting kind of bear. What is that?
Oh, that's a bear.
Yeah.
It even has the line there where the food goes. Digestion tract.
They do that sometimes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So RL8, $6. I think this one's nice. I like this stone. Is it a chalcedony? Looks like a chalcedony, but I could be wrong. It's hard to tell sometimes.
They're rough, so it's hard to say.
Yeah.
But that one's kind of like pink colored, so.
Vanessa says, I have one dog. He is the alpha. I'm just grateful he allows me to live here with him. So how's everyone doing tonight? Good?
tired.
I'm tired. I have a headache. I have such a headache. My headache has come and gone about 4 times today, and I can't get rid of it. I've also not drank enough fluids today. I need to really drink more tonight. RL9. Look at the little feetsies. Turtle. Or tortoise. RL9. The hole goes through here. Right here. That way.
That'd make a cute little tassel topper.
Some of these would be really cute in the design competition. You can use these in your 3-piece sets, everybody. You would be the only one with these pieces, right? Looking for something that's different. RL9, $6. Only one of each of these are available. So first person to send us that email is the person who gets it. Great prices on these too. What was that? RL9. There's RL10. RL10. Looks like a little bowl.
A bull moose.
A bull moose.
That's a moose.
Is that a moose? Is that what it is?
A moose.
It does have kind of a, I guess, a more intricate horn system going on there.
It can be whatever you want.
Right? I think this one's really super cute.
The shapeshifters starts with the N. It's not Nalga because that means butt cheek. But I feel like I went and I bought some in Nogales.
It's RL10, and RL10 has sold, so I'm going to go back. Thank you out there, whoever is claiming. We got a few claims on that. We'll see who got it in the end.
Is that Canadian person?
No Canadian person claimed it.
Oh.
At least not yet. Didn't get that email. Next up.
Are any of you going to Tucson?
RL11.
I don't know if we're going or not.
Yeah.
I have a free place to stay, so I may go.
I don't know what this is. Is this some kind of lizard? What do you think this is?
I think it's a lizard.
Looks like a lizard to me, too.
Or a crocodile.
Or a crocodile.
Nah, it's probably a lizard.
I think it's a lizard. Because I think that there's the face. It looks like
a... Would they call that horny toad? Is there a normal name for horny toad, or is that just...
I don't know. I always just called them horny toads. Marianne says it thinks it's an alligator. I think this is the face on this side, though. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's a face. Maybe that's the face, and that's the tail. Or that's the face, and that's the tail. Which one? This one?
The one that has the ruffle on it.
You think this is the face?
No, that's the butt.
Yeah, that's what I thought. This is the face, I think. Gila monster, says Khalidi. Maybe. So that's RL11, $6.
What's the difference between a Gila monster and a horny toad? Is it the same thing?
I don't know. Suzanne says badger, maybe?
Okay.
Could be.
If you like badgers, it is.
Right. I don't know what this is either.
Let them decide.
Oh, that looks like a pig. A flattened pig.
Spatchcooked?
No, that's not a pig. What is that? Is that a little rabbit? What's that face? I don't know.
I don't know.
Could be a dog.
It's that thing from Neverending Story.
I was gonna say it looks like him. So that's RL12, $6.
A little bit roly-poly Valcor.
Suzanne says no, Gila monsters are different. Marianne says that's a flat dog to her. There you go.
Is spatchcook where they flatten the chicken?
I feel like that.
Spatchcock? I don't know.
Suzanne says these look like Navajo.
I think so.
I don't know them well enough to know, but if anybody does, please let us know. RL12, $6.
I got them in New Mexico, so.
Spatchcock, says Marianne. RL13 coming up.
They have a spatchcock toasted. Is that the one where you cook it with the brick?
RL13 is another one of these little turtles. I like the coloring on this one. It's got a little mouth. And it's a beautiful green and beige. I like this stone.
It's like a darker.
Mm-hmm. RL13, $6.
Jasper.
See that? And that hole needs to be cleaned out too. Just so you know. RL13. And that one has been claimed. So thank you out there. Marion is usually just cooked in an oven.
Which one you cook it with the brick?
RL14 coming up. This is a rhino.
Sheila used to make it. I just asked Sheila.
RL14. The rhino. $6. Yeah, that's a rhino. I was like, could that be a bear? That maybe could be a bear too. With ears in the snout.
It's ambiguous enough. It could be whatever you want.
Right. RL14, $6.
I haven't done a rhino yet.
No, you haven't. There's a lot you haven't done yet, probably.
I've only done 40 of them.
RL15. Marianne says, I would say a rhino. RL15 is another one of these birds or ducks. I guess it's bird is a duck, duck is a bird. Well, duck is a bird. Not all birds are ducks.
White raven.
The white raven.
Did you see Andrea Grano's post lately?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Is her last Grano Selman. She went to Alaska and took pictures of the white raven.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it looked very nice.
I definitely have not seen that. RL15, $6. Teresa says, I've been taking glucosamine chondroitin for headaches as no aspirin for me, and it works great.
He's not allowed.
Yeah, I think that's what. Is that one I can't take?
It's a blood thinner.
Is that one I can't take?
Glucosamine.
Not allowed to take that.
I think it's a change in the weather pressure.
Yeah, and it's not like we haven't had things that are stressing us out a little bit. RL16. This is a really pretty one. I like that stone on that one. RL16. Hole is drilled this way, top to bottom.
That one's a bear.
That's a bear. With beautiful coloring on that. A lot of detail in that one, and the face.
But it doesn't have a bear tail, though.
I was going to say, it's a bear with a big tail. It's a bear.
It's got Cholula tail.
Yeah, it does. RL16. $6.
She's been chasing the boy cats, but also cuddling Barnaby, like almost too much. I'm like, back away. He's trying to sleep.
I know. They keep trying to love on him, which I think is a good sign too, because when cats are not doing well, the other cats usually do not go by them. So I think it's a good sign that they're trying to take care of him, because that shows he's more sick than hopefully, dying. Yeah. Here is a cute bunny.
Is this a white one?
Yeah, RL17.
We have a visitor.
Oh, hi, Barn.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, well, we got to show you now, huh?
Oh boy.
He just came and jumped up on my lap.
He must be doing better.
I know. You want to say hi to everybody, buddy? Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That makes my heart happy.
That's a sweet boy.
We were so worried.
You've been worried a lot. We're going to get you. Oh. See, he's got a cough. Huh. There he is.
He wants to be with you.
He wants to be with me. I want to be with him too. Yeah. Get you some food and some medicine in just a little bit. Suzanne says, Cinnamon says, heart, 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 heart.
I gotta see my woman.
Yeah. Gotta say hi, huh? Okay. Everybody's saying hi, Barnaby. Hi, buddy. Did you get my message this morning? Says Marianne. Huh. Oh. All right. So this is the bunny. Back to the bunny. RL17. Looks like we got some calls for that one too. So that one's gone.
I feel so bad because one of the I have another white rabbit, but it got broke.
Oh.
And it was so nice.
You are feeling better. I can tell. Oh. He's clawing into me and he's pushing.
One taste of food and he's ready to roll.
I know. You got to eat on your own though, too, mister. We got to get you eating on your own instead of just me feeding it to you. But
why? It's so much easier.
But I'll keep feeding it to you as long as you need me to. Oh, he's kissing on things.
Oh, he is in the better.
Yeah.
He's been resting too, so that's good.
Yeah. And he's breathing better. He was having a harder time breathing before.
He's wheezing.
Yeah, he's wheezing less. Huh. So we have this one, RL18. Looks like another little moose. Is that a gray chunky moose? That's the alpha moose.
That's cute.
Yeah, that's really cute. RL18. I'm going to go a little faster because I think Barnaby's telling me he needs some loving and maybe some food. So we're going to speed this up a little bit. Marion says, my Nana's dog had to be coddled when feeding her. Barnaby, is that what you want? I'll get you some food too, honey. All right. RL19 is another one of these, whatever these are. Whatever you see. Dog, never-ending story creature.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to look it up.
RL19, $6. And the hole in this one is hard to tell because it's covered up at the top, but it's through here. So it'd be this way. Like that. Badger, says Vanessa? Maybe. It can be a badger if you want. Okay, that was 19. RL20 coming up is another little turtle. You got
the green one.
Got the green turtle. Suzanne says badgers have power. Maybe they are badgers. Green turtle. Got the boys in the room tonight, huh? Yeah. Oh. So there's RL20. The turtles, I think, have been selling pretty quickly tonight, so make sure you get your emails in if you want a turtle. We have a few more coming up, but that's a really pretty one. Gilbert, are you being bad?
He says, no, I want to be held like a baby too.
Ah! Gonna bite me. Gonna bite me. Your golden daddy's gonna have to hold you like a baby. Stop biting my phone. What are you doing, Gilbert? Gilbert, you're getting wild. Sweet boy. He's a sweet boy. Okay, where am I at? RL21 is this little frog friend. It's got the feet underneath and a little frog mouth and eyes. RL21.
He's happy his brother is doing better.
Yeah, I think so. This is RL21. Cats are saying, are you done yet, Dad? I know.
Almost.
Almost. RL22. Is this turtle? RL22.
Is the live stream still going on Instagram? Is anybody still watching? I can see a bunch of people have tuned in, but I can't see who's actually watching on Instagram. And I don't think it counts on your...
It doesn't count up here, I don't think. I have 18 people watching, but I don't think it shows up over there. RL23.
Is that armadillo?
I'm not sure what that is. Could be. Okay, but RL23. I'm trying to get comfy. Marianne says, still live on Instagram.
Oh, good.
Oh, he's purring a little bit. You get some food in that belly, huh, buddy? I got you some churros.
Me too, I need.
Churros and some other good stuff for ya.
You should do the churros in here, I think.
Love you.
Otherwise, the kid Gertie is going to tackle you.
They're going to go in a syringe first. We're going to do it that way, I think, unless he'll eat them on his own. But I think we're still at the point he might not. I don't know. Who knows when if he's not being hounded by everybody.
This one, I think the hole is plugged.
Yeah, it's plugged up. So you'd have to work on that a little bit. RL24.
Whatever that creature.
Whatever that creature is. Is
Black.
it? Yeah.
Gorilla.
Bear. What are those? What were those?
Armadillo.
Armadillo. I mean, it look.
It's hairy.
It has a hairy or a shell of some sort or something. Muskox, says Marianne.
I could see that.
I don't know what that is.
It's like kind of like a water buffalo, but more hairy.
Colivy says buffalo. Suzanne says bison, maybe.
That would be like a normal thing to guess, right?
Yeah.
Like buffaloes.
RL25 is this cute little rabbit. Jermaine says, do you know if these were made by American artists?
I bought them in Mexico, so I'm guessing maybe. When I was in Albuquerque last, well, actually, no, the time before, I went to that, one of the Native American flea markets. I was going to save these for my own stuff, but...
So as far as we know, they were, but you can never be 100% sure.
One of the turquoise vendors we have, they own the mine. They mine the stones, but they send it to China to be drilled, and then they have
put
them sent back.
Yeah.
And they said the reason why they do that is because the people who are good at making the beads are all over there. But then I heard another report last Tucson. One of the stone buyers I work with, they said they have stuff done in China. And when they were in China last, which is probably just after when things started opening up for the pandemic, so not too long ago, they went to the village where they were having the stones cut, and the village wasn't there. It's completely gone.
Oh boy.
And so they said they had trouble getting in contact with them, but the whole area was gone. So I don't know what that's about. No people either. It's like Roanoke.
Oh, he's giving me kisses.
Another moose, y'all.
You haven't given me kisses since you've been feeling not good. That's sweet. Another moose, RL27. And coming up, oh, not the last one. We have two more misnumbered.
Which one is it?
We need an RL29 in between.
Oh, I thought that was
28, and then.
Oh. Talk about the virtues of this one.
Andrew thought he got us to 30, but he's missing one. He's missing one. Barnaby says, oh my, Dad. So this is another little frog. RL28. This is $6 again. Pancake frog. Right.
Mm-hmm. They look like pebbles.
RL29. We have $15. This is an S-word crystal skull.
Get a little bit of a deal.
A little bit of a deal on that.
Plus, they don't make the business no more.
No. So we got one of those available. RL29, $15. And then, last one, we have 10 of these available. Andrew's ending it with this. RL30.
These are crystal, but they're not S-word.
Crystal.
They're called Chinovsky.
Chinovsky.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. And these have that beautiful shape. I love this shape.
Twisted coins.
Twisted coins. Faceted twisted coins. RL30. $12 each. We have 10 of them available.
And that's for the strand. That's not for the bead.
Yeah. $12 for the whole strand.
Oh, look at that romance.
I know. He's starting to purr.
Oh, good.
He hasn't purred since. I mean, he's done a light purr, but this is getting pretty loud over here.
Oh, good.
Huh.
He said he got to give the fans what they want.
Yeah, I know.
All right, we'll do live all day long.
Vanessa's, are they Czech? I missed that. No, these are Chinese. Chinese. All right. I'm not going to turn the camera back around because me and Barnaby are going to get him some food and get me some food. And Andrew's going to get some food. We're all going to get some food. So thank you all for tuning in. I will probably go through these as well tomorrow as I go through the ones from yesterday. So I will be, he's giving me good looks. I will be invoicing tomorrow, hopefully. All right, everybody. thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're new to us on Instagram out there, new to our lives, thank you for tuning in. We're happy to have everyone here, and we hope we'll see you back again soon. Usually we do a live every weekday, but it's a little up in the air lately. But we're going to try and get back to our schedule soon. All right. Thank you all. Have a great night.
See ya.